Hi everyone, this is the Nordic Venture Show, your guide to the exciting world of Nordic startups and venture capital. In today's episode, we're exploring a startup called Supernormal.
Welcome to your deep dive. Ready to dive into the future of meetings.
Future of meetings. I'm intrigued. What's on your mind?
We're talking AI-powered, streamlined, maybe even, dare I say, enjoyable.
Okay, you've piqued my interest.
Right. So you sent over some info on this tool, Supernormal, and we're using that as our launching pad today.
Makes sense.
They're making some pretty bold claims about what AI can do for meetings.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear this.
And the best part is, it works across all the usual platforms like Google Meet, Zoom, Teams, you name it.
So potentially very useful for a wide range of people, not just, tech aficionados.
Exactly. Now they've got this whole suite of features, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at its core, Supernormal is all about taking the burden of meeting management off your plate.
So more than just recording what was said, right? This is
Way more.
beyond a simple transcript.
Think automated tasks,
Okay.
integration with project management tools,
Interesting.
even the ability to go back and ask the system questions about past meetings.
Okay, so let's say someone in a meeting mentions needing to circle back on a deadline. What happens?
Boom, Supernormal can actually create a task, assign it to the right person, and even plug it into your project management tool,
Okay.
whether that's Asana, ClickUp, whatever you're using.
So no more frantic note-taking or trying to decipher your handwriting afterwards.
And say goodbye to those post-meeting email chains just trying to figure out who's doing what. It's all right there, automatically organized and ready to go.
Now that's what I call efficiency. But it gets even more interesting when you start thinking about the potential impact beyond just taking notes.
You're talking about those actionable insights they keep mentioning, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this. You start your week with a digest email from Supernormal, not just summarizing your meetings, but actually pulling out the key decisions takeaways and even suggesting agenda items for upcoming meetings based on the content of past ones.
Okay, that's next level.
It's like having a personal assistant who preps you for the week ahead, ensuring you're always one step ahead.
No more Monday morning scramble trying to remember what you discussed the week before. And think about the time saved not having to manually extract those insights from pages of meeting notes.
It's a pretty compelling proposition, especially for anyone who feels bogged down by information overload.
Right, because it's not just about capturing the information, it's about making it useful and actionable. But let's face it, the idea of having AI sit in on your meetings can feel a little strange.
It's a valid point.
Correct.
How do people react to this technology in practice?
Well, they have a bunch of testimonials on their website, and it's interesting to see the range of responses. We've
Okay.
got Dave, a founder, who says, Supernormal combined with ChatGPT turned him into a 10x developer by freeing up his mental space.
Interesting. So for him, it's about enhancing productivity by reducing cognitive load.
Exactly. And then you have Rochelle, a program director, who raves about how it's streamlined her team's workflow and communication.
What's striking is how these testimonials come from such diverse roles and industries. Founders, program directors, product managers. It suggests that this technology could have broad appeal.
It really does make you wonder if AI-powered meeting tools could become as ubiquitous as video conferencing itself. But of course, with any technology handling sensitive information, especially conversations, we have to talk about security.
Absolutely. And it seems like Supernormal understands that concern. They make a point of highlighting their security measures, including SOC 2 certification.
Which, for those of us who aren't tech wizards, essentially means they've met a really high bar for data security.
Right. And on top of that, they mentioned using encryption, both when data's moving around and when it's stored. Plus, they have secure backups in place. They seem to be ticking all the boxes.
So peace of mind for anyone worried about their meeting content ending up in the wrong hands. You'd want to do your due diligence, of course. But it's good to see they're taking security seriously. This all sounds incredibly promising, but it does beg the question, how might this impact our behavior in meetings?
That's a fascinating point. Will we become more conscious of what we say, knowing that AI is listening and analyzing? Or will it help us be more present and engaged, knowing that the information is being captured and organized for us?
It's a brave new world, right? It really makes you think about the future of work, how will this impact us going forward?
Absolutely. And I think one of the things that really stands out is if we can truly offload the administrative burden of these meetings.
Right.
And we can really trust that AI is capturing all that key information, it frees us up. right? It frees us up to actually focus on those higher level thinking tasks, creative problem solving, building those relationships.
Hmm.
That's what it should be about.
So instead of meetings being about who took notes fast enough, they become more about real collaboration, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and innovation.
And imagine the impact on company culture as a whole, right?
Yeah.
If people aren't dreading these meetings or spending hours on all the follow-up tasks, it could lead to a more engaged and productive work environment.
It's a whole new way of thinking about meetings, not just as a necessary evil,
Right.
but as a space for real progress and connection and getting stuff done.
It certainly is. And while Supernormal is just one example, it's clear that AI-powered meeting tools, they have the potential to really reshape the way we work.
It's exciting and a little bit daunting all at the same time.
It is. But I think that's how it always is with these transformative technologies, isn't it? It's up to us to explore those possibilities while being mindful, obviously, of the potential challenges.
Well said. So to wrap things up, it seems like the future of meetings might be less about notepads and more about maximizing human potential.
And who knows, maybe even enjoying those meetings along the way.
So that's a future I can get behind.
That's-
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We'll leave you with this. What if, instead of fearing the rise of the machines, we embrace the ways they can help us work smarter and focus on what really matters?
That's a question worth pondering.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps Supernormal or a tool like it can help us find the answer.
Until next time, happy collaborating.
Thanks for listening to the Nordic Venture Show. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more stories of innovation from the Nordics.